Hey there, tech enthusiasts, and welcome back to another learning opportunity with me. Yeah, super simple tech. So today we're just going to be discussing about news about Node.js world. You cannot afford to miss this. Yeah, so like recently, like several critical security vulnerabilities were actually discovered in Node.js. So including like a high severity flaw that could actually expose your applications to severe risks. So imagine attackers bypassing worker permissions or exploiting path transversal flaws to access sensitive data. Sounds terrifying, right? Yep. But don't worry, we've got you covered, or rather, I've got you covered. So I'll just walk you through these vulnerabilities, explain their potential threats, and provide you with necessary steps so that you can safeguard your Node.js applications. Yeah, so from latest updates to best practices, I'll just ensure you're equipped. It's a really short video, so stay glued till the end because you don't want to miss any part of this. Yeah. And I'll just equip you how to keep your code secure and robust. Yeah, so if you're a developer, stay right here. So, anyways, the Node.js project has like it's recently released like updates to address several security vulnerabilities, which has been across like multiple versions. And these updates are critical for maintaining the security and stability of the Node.js applications. So, what vulnerabilities did they address? Vulnerabilities address. So they address like high severity flaw. We addressed high severity flaw. Common 2025 23083. This flaw. And this particular vulnerability affects Node.js versions 2022 and 23. And it exists in the diagnostics channel utility, so which can be used to hook into events, including like worker thread creation 1. Attackers could actually exploit this flaw to bypass worker permissions and potentially gain unauthorized access to sensitive data or resources. And what's the impact of this? The vulnerability affects all the users that are in active release lines of 20.x, 22.x, or 23.x. So for the medium severity flaw, medium severity flaw under the common vulnerability and exposures. 2025 23084. And this vulnerability here just affects the handling of drive names in the Windows environment. So certain Node.js functions do not treat drive names as special on Windows. And it leads to like path transversal issues. So attackers could actually exploit this flaw to access files outside of the internet directory too. And what's the impact on for you? So the vulnerability affects all the users in active release lines of 18.x, 20.x, 22.x, and 23.x. And there's another medium severity flaw. Medium severity flaw. That'll be CVE 2025 23085. And the vulnerability that is involved is like a memory leak in HTTP 2 servers. So it occurs when a remote peer like abruptly closes the socket without sending a go away notification, or maybe when an invalid header is detected by the ng HTTP 21. So this flaw could actually lead to maybe increased memory consumption and maybe like a potential denial of service condition. And what's the impact? The vulnerability actually impacts the HTTP 2 server, users on Node.js version 18.18.x, version 20.x, version 22.x, and version 23.x. Then we have the last vulnerability, which is end of life. The end of life vulnerability. We have it CVE 2025 23087. CVE 2025 23088. And the 23087 actually affects Node.js version 17.x or earlier, anyone in version 17.x or earlier. And the CVE 2025 23088 actually affects the Node.js version 19.x. And this one, 23089, actually affects Node.js version 21.x, which can lead to end of life of system. So now they're like updates that has been released. What updates have been released? Updates released include updates released. So the updates released. The Node.js project has actually released updates for certain versions. So we have like Node.js, we have version 18.20.6. We also have the Node.js version 20.18.6. Sorry. 0.2. We have the Node.js version 22.13.1, and we have the Node.js version 23.6.1. And what do I recommend? I actually highly recommend that users actually are strongly urged to update their Node.js. Please update your Node.js as soon as possible so that you can mitigate these vulnerabilities. And once you keep your software up to date, it is one of the most effective ways for you to protect against any potential security threat. So Node.js, it continues to prioritize security by promptly addressing vulnerabilities and releasing updates. So just stay informed, apply these updates, and users can actually ensure the security and reliability of their Node.js applications. So thank you so much for sticking with us to this end. I've walked you through some of the most critical security updates for the Node.js, and I've told you the vulnerabilities that could have serious implications for your application. So it's now time for you to take action. Take action, take action, take action. Remember, update your Node.js version. Update it. So update the latest version to the latest releases so that you can ensure like you're protected against these vulnerabilities, and also implement best security practices in your development process so that you can minimize any form of future risk, and stay informed about new updates and security advisories so that you can keep your application safe and secure. So once you do this proactive and vigilant measures, you're not just protecting your code, but you're also protecting your data. You're also protecting trust in your customers. So you don't customers and even users. So don't wait. Get those updates in place and secure your application now. If you found this video very useful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more essential updates, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. So until next time, happy coding, happy teching, and stay secure.